No, I fucking hear you on that. That's not even a funny phrase anymore. Stroke out or stroke the fuck out. That came into because when we were kids, we would smoke, or I didn't, but we would sniff. I didn't really, but we would take shit till we stroked the fuck out. When you look at these petite mal and grand mal seizures and overdoses, that's all a form of stroke. Um, it's just not funny. But I mean, I was, if you look at it, I was stroking out since my 20s, and it used to affect me in a hebephrenic, schizophrenic fucking way. Where yeah, but the drugs were fucking great. And Dion McGregor, that's just poetry shit. That was on Audio Galaxy. That's what Albany was trading at the time. It's just poetry. It's just coffee house fucking banner where you go up on stage and you know what you can do, you know what you can say. It is very Albert. That's what we would do. We would sit around like that in the pub and talk. But I mean, you know, that's how we all used to talk. Taylor Swift with the fucking bangs, Whitney Webb. Jesus fucking Christ. That just hit me out of nowhere. I was sitting here thinking on the bed, and I'm just thinking about your bullshit, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. Just to catch, you know what I mean? Well, because I said Hugh Hefner had a broad stroke of that, like an artist, like painting in a broad brush. You know, the expression was a broad stroke. Have had a stroke, probably. Who cares? I want to analyze him like that. I want to just analyze him like that. You know, just look at him and be like, you know what I mean? I overdosed so many fucking times. It was like hanging out with Johnny Thunders. You know, the dude is jaundice yellow, or he's geisha girl white, dying of HIV, and they call it uh, chemo or leukemia. No, that was just early onset HIV. HIV, probably, with a lot of guys like that. You know what I mean? It was probably HIV that killed Johnny Thunders. If you look at it, how do you end? It just looks like that. But every time you overdose, you stroke the fuck out. It's the same thing. You might have like some kind of psychomotor retardation for months and years afterward. And then you go back to what you're doing. Sometimes you develop a tick, or it's depressing. You love that fucking word though. Taylor Swift and Francis Cobain made me fucking stroke the fuck out. One bitch, let me see. Francis is amphetamine. Taylor is barbiturate. Ultimate bitches. You know what I mean? You'd have like, you know what I'm saying? The big, bright eyed fucking girl all day to keep you up, and then some Taylor Swift shit to sink your dick in at night. A good barbiturate sex. You know what I mean? That's what overdoses are. One of the last times I see my father, I overdosed. I took a bunch of amphetamine. I went up to his house, and his house was my grandmother's old house. That was Claire. That was his house on Rose Ave, and I went up there, and I took so much fucking shit, and I went out back, and there used to be a little pond with a fucking boat in the back. The back was all different, and his girlfriend started talking at me, and then my father started talking at me, and then Renee got nervous and started talking to me, and then I overdosed right in the chair. And I was in the back of my grandmother's house with my father, and the paramedics telling me, get up, motherfucker, you gotta go to the hospital, get up. And I had visions of Henry and Claire, and then my father's there, which was really fucked up. And then I was thinking about shooting Jarts at Grandpa George's house. It was fucking wild. And Renee's like, "You don't gotta go, babe. You don't gotta go to the hospital." And I'm like, I was telling Nate, that's what that makes me all the time. I feel bad about that. That was on like Thanksgiving. I did that, and that was like before we wrote "Seizure on Christmas." And I think about all the holidays I overdosed on, and it was a lot. I'd fuck up Christmas, overdose, Thanksgiving, fucking overdose, or if I didn't, she did. She overdosed at Christmas and tackled the fucking turkey on the table, and tackled the Christmas tree. That was my life. And even your girlfriend, she'd come back fucked up. Each time she passed the fuck out or overdose, she'd come back like a new disabled bitch with a new spirit that inhabited her, or me. I just got to get back to drugs. That seems to be where